What's up, guys? It's Ozzy here. This is Comic Book Pickup. This is episode number 8. We're 2 away from number 10. And honestly, this week is one of my favorite pickups. Like, there were so many comics that I got this week that were really awesome. Let's go ahead and start off with comic number 1. So the first comic I got here is The Flash number 11. Now, I did read this already, and basically this is about the villain Shade. And something happens where Flash has to basically save a lot of people in a dark dimension. Now, this is a really great read. I really like this issue. So on the cover here, we have some shadows attacking Barry and Wally. It's not my favorite cover, I would say, but it's not horrible. The next comic I got is another first of Rebirth line, and this one is Harley Quinn number 1. Now, I did read this one also, and basically, this is the origin of Harley Quinn. Like, the whole comic is her basically explaining how she became Harley Quinn. I did like it. It took a little while to get going, though. The first few pages, honestly, I don't think could have even been there. Like, it wasn't really that important. But this was a good comic. I probably won't be buying all of them. I just needed this to help complete my first issue of all the Rebirth titles. The next comic I got is Civil War 2, issue number 7. Now, this one was pretty good. This is a big comic for this title here, and basically Ulysses gets some very important information that he has to tell pretty much everyone involved with Civil War 2 because the damage will be catastrophic. The cover here does look pretty good. We have Ulysses there and Captain Marvel holding up Iron Man, and I really did like this one. Like, if you haven't been reading Civil War 2, I recommend to do it because it is a very good comic to read. The next one I have here is Death of X, issue number 4. Now, if you guys don't already know, there are only 4 issues of Death of X. Now, this one has a huge reveal, and this isn't a spoiler, but somebody does die. I'm not going to tell you who, but somebody does die. Now, that death was very impactful of this comic. The drawing is very good in this. This cover, it is okay. Like, it's got, since Death of X is basically setting up the Inhumans versus X-Men war, we have Black Bolt, which is the king of the Inhumans, then we have Cyclops, which is the leader of the X-Men, and then a nice red X along the cover there, splitting the two of them. So I do like this cover. Go pick it up. Honestly, you can probably get all 4 at your local comic book store just because there are only 4 issues. So yeah, they're a little bit pricier. They are $3.99 US, so about $6 Canadian, and it's a good read. The final comic I got this week is Venom number 1. Now, we all know and love Venom because he is honestly one of my favorite villains ever, and he's also the villain to one of my favorite heroes ever, which is Spider-Man. Now, the drawing in this issue, I'm not going to lie, is very good. Like, you can see the cover there, and that quality goes throughout the entire comic. Now, basically, this isn't a new origin or anything. It's basically a new beginning or a new story. So the symbiote is no longer with Spider-Man, Eddie Brock, or anyone else, and it's basically looking for a new host, and it finds one, and that is basically what this comic is. It follows this new character and his intentions with the suit. So I really like this one. I might get the whole series. I'm not 100% sure yet, but it is a very good read. The illustration is very good. The story, from what has been started, I guess, in this comic, seems like it'll be really good. So I definitely recommend to at least pick up the first issue and read it and see if you want to continue with it. But yeah, guys, that's all the comics I got this week. I actually got more Marvel than DC, which rarely ever happens, but the Marvel ones I did get were very good, and the DC ones were pretty good as well, especially the Flash. You guys gotta get the Flash. You guys, if you have been watching my comic book pickups, go get the Flash right now. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned next week for episode 9. We'll be 1 away from episode 10, and it's going to be a big haul, I can tell you that already. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next time.